so this is my carry-on bag. It is a Vera Bradley Weekender. So the reason I love the Weekender is because, as I said, it fits perfectly underneath the seat in front of me, so I always have my belongings with me. This is the inside of it. So I'll show you guys like an overview. As I said, everything basically fits on the inside like a puzzle. Now, before we get started, I just want to go and say that my laptop will also be in here, and it normally fits right back here in the back. So yeah, let's just get started. So we're just gonna pop in, and the first thing that I always take with me are headphones. These are just my Beats Solo headphones. Now, as much as I love over-the-ear headphones, they do tend to hurt my ears after a few hours, so I always take a pair of iPhone headphones as like a backup. I love having options. So another necessity that I always like to pack is one of these little Eagle Creek travel cases. I have two of these. I put jewelry in one for my checked luggage, and in this one I always add the cords and chargers, and this is a converter, so I can, you know, plug my charger into this and then plug this into an outlet in London. All of my cords will be in here before I leave, along with my camera charger. I like to keep all of this with me in my carry-on. Then another thing that I always keep in here is my wallet. This Weekender doubles as my purse. The reason I love carrying this wallet is because my passport fits perfectly inside of it, and I don't bother with like a travel wallet or anything. This zips up, everything fits nicely inside of it, and yeah. So another thing that I keep in here is this glasses case. This holds my sunglasses, plus I will also put my normal glasses in here as well. It's big enough to hold both, and as I said, I like to keep them both with me. We're gonna get into this in just a minute. This is like all of my travel essentials right there into one. You guys might think I'm crazy and it's stuck, but I do pack my camera with me. And yeah, I would hate to lose it, for it to be broken in my suitcase with their throwing it around and everything, so I keep it with me. Clearly I'm using it right now to film, but it fits right in my carry-on bag. It's a little heavy, but it's worth it so I don't lose my camera. If you guys are wondering, I film with the Canon Rebel T5i. Another little thing that I like to pack is a hairbrush. Sometimes I pack a Tangle Teezer. This one was the first one that I could find, so I always throw in a hairbrush just because it's nice to kind of like brush your hair out if it's down or even if it's up when you've been on a plane, especially if you've been sleeping. Here comes the exciting part. This is my travel essentials wrapped into one ginormous bag right here. So this is the overview of the bag. Got this bag from Walmart a couple years ago. It's see-through, which is like one of my biggest things. I love having see-through bags. So let's just get started talking about what here is on the front. So I wear daily contacts, so I always like to pack extra contacts because I will take my contacts out on the plane before I sleep, put on my glasses, but before I land, I always want to put in a pair of contact, pack 2 of each eye just in case I should drop one or one would rip. I pack a fingernail file because honestly, you never know when you're gonna need one. I have a toothpick up in here. It has the floss and the toothpick end. I do not go through with packing a toothbrush and toothpaste, so I pack a Listerine breath spray, and Listerine strips are in there. This is just a little sample thing of Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. And if you guys can see, there's bobby pins and there's a few hair ties in there also. Just has some backups. Now moving on to the hunk of the bag. So it looks like this. So the first thing that's in here is, I'm gonna set that right there, is makeup wipes. I love carrying little travel size makeup wipes with me. One, because I do like to wear makeup on the plane, and before I sleep, or before I get on my long flight, I will take off my makeup so that it's not on my face for an extended amount of time. Also, this will help you wake up if you do fall asleep and you're about to land. It's just a nice little refreshing alternative to being able to wash your face. And these are just the Yes to Cucumber. I pack a eye mask. These are the Fresh Revitalizing Eye Mask, and they just help, you know, reduce the puffiness and hydrate my under eyes because I can't typically sleep on flights, and this will give me more of an awake feeling and look. So going back into moisture, I always pack a really nice healing lotion because airplane air is some of the most drying air that you will ever come in contact with. And I feel like no matter how hydrated and how moisturized I am before I get on the plane, I am so dehydrated by the time I get off. My face, my hands, just my entire body just needs some extra loving. So throughout the flight, I will add the lotion to my hands. I will even add this to my face just to kind of try to add some moisture. So now going into my baggie. So in my baggie here, I have Dream Water. So if you guys don't know what Dream Water is basically the opposite of a 5-hour energy. It has melatonin in it, so it helps you fall asleep and wake up refreshed and not drowsy. I take a hand sanitizer just because before I do my makeup or put in my contacts or before I eat, I like to sanitize my hands. I take a chapstick. I take a rollerball perfume on the plane with me. I also have a couple extra toothpicks and flosses. If you guys can see back there, I do have a mouthwash just in case. You never know when you're gonna need one. I also have a Nivea hand cream. I have one tampon. I don't fiddle with taking feminine products with me on the plane, but if anything should happen, I do have one tampon. I pack some Myadol, and those are just some pills that I have to take with me. And that's basically what I like to pack in this little baggie. This is my makeup. Also hard to just figure out the few products that you want to take on the plane with you. This little bag is from Ipsy. So, now going on inside, I try to pack the bare minimal. I pack one brush, and this is just the Real Techniques setting brush. I also pack a sample of a primer, and this is just the Professional. It's a really mini sample. I pack a powder foundation. This is just the Studio Fix powder. I pack a concealer. This is like one of the most necessary things to pack. Naked Skin by Urban Decay. It's one of my favorites, and it's a medium to buildable coverage. So a necessity when it comes to makeup along with the concealer. This is just a little sample of the Urban Decay Perversion, which you all know is my favorite. Let's get back into my carry-on bag. So the last thing that is actually in my bag is a blanket. So I know that on international flights they will, you know, give you a blanket and a pillow, but I like to just take my own. So this is just a blanket from Victoria's Secret that I love. Yeah, guys, that's everything that's in my carry-on bag. So stay tuned because you are now going to see what I'm wearing on the flight. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and enjoy. Bye, guys.